Well, with all that happening, you're probably not going anywhere for a while, so let's get to our Snickers Fox Watch. As you saw, San Francisco is looking to clinch a first-round bye today, while a Chiefs win with some help could put them in the playoffs. Pat Summerall and John Madden are at Arrowhead Stadium, and good afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon, JB. It's 43 degrees, overcast, right now some light rain, but that's supposed to be over by the time the game starts, so that shouldn't be a factor. Injuries, well, the 49ers will welcome back Tim McDonald, who's missed a couple of games with a bad foot. For the Kansas City Chiefs, Kimball Anders, their fullback, is out with an injured ankle. And a lot of people have been asking about Jerry Rice, the great Jerry Rice. And if yesterday at practice was any indication, he'll match his target date of December the 15th. That's when he says he'll be back. This is just a few moments ago before the game here at Arrowhead. So he looks pretty good, and indeed it looks like he might make it. Now, as far as this game today, it's one of those games, we think at least, that'll be won in the trenches.
Yeah, and I love that kind of football because it usually is won in the trenches where, you know, which line is going to dominate the other line. And when you look at this matchup here today, we have two good lines generally, but specifically inside we have a great matchup because the strength of the Kansas City offensive line is their three inside guys. Wilt Shields at right guard, Tim Grunhard to center, Dave Zott. This is the strength of their offensive line. Now, if you look at the 49ers, the strength of their defense are these two defensive tackles, Bryant Young, Dana Stubblefield. So what we have here is, you know, these three guys against these two guys in the middle, and who wins that battle is going to go a long ways in who wins the game today.
That is the battle we'll be watching. Now let's send you to Washington and Paul Kennedy.
Thanks so much, Pat. As the Rams arrive in Washington for the first time in 10 years, as you can see, there is rain in the forecast. Redskins fans concerned that their team might hit the wall as they did a year ago when they faded in the second half of the season. It was at this spot last Sunday night that Gus Frerotte literally hit the wall. The Redskin quarterback attempting the first ever Jack Kent Cooke Stadium lead came up a bit short. Jammed his neck. He is healthy. Will start for the Skins today. Their more conventional ramming speed will come out of fullback Larry Bowie, who is healthy again after ankle problems, and Terry Allen. St. Louis has dropped 8 in a row. It's the Redskins and the Rams as we go on to Charlotte. Here's Thom Brennaman.
Paul, thank you. The Saints and the Panthers today in Charlotte, and another quarterback for Mike Ditka. In fact, the Saints have served up more quarterbacks already this season than a bartender does hurricanes at Pat O'Brien. Take a look at this. It started with Heath Schuler, went on to Danny Werfel, Doug Nussmeier, and now Billy Joe Hobart, the starter today, trying to cut down on turnovers, which have killed the Saints all year. And JB, by comparison, the Saints have used more quarterbacks this season than there have been head basketball coaches at the University of North Carolina in the last 54 years.
And we know there haven't been many of those. Only the second change. All right, folks, for those of you not getting an early game, you'll see either the NFC East leading Giants hosting the Buccaneers or Atlanta at Seattle.